Hello, I'm Shire, and I run a Mermail focused YouTube channel all about the card game Yu-Gi-Oh! I bet you guys didn't think I'd be doing another video like this again, but here we are today, and it feels good to say the least. It feels a little bit weird, a little bit awkward. I haven't done this in such a long time. Today we're going to be talking about the most broken Mermail combo to date. It summons 3 Totally Awesomes and hand loops for 2, and they cannot be targeted by card effect. It's just full Spright combo. If you're familiar with that, you know what it is. If you aren't familiar, you summon 2 level 2s, you make a rank 2, and you just get Totally Awesome that cannot be targeted by card effects. It is also immune to being Nibiru'd because it's natural, but this combo isn't, so if you get hand trapped, cry yourself to sleep, go on to game 2. What makes this combo so broken is it uses a bunch of frogs. That's the video. It's a 2-card combo. Realistically, it is a Diva plus water discard combo. This is because you're going to discard a water monster to summon your swap frog from your hand. So without further ado, let's get into the combo. If you guys do enjoy the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I love making videos. I don't know how many Yu-Gi-Oh videos I'll be making after I post this one. I might make a couple, might make a dozen. I do apologize for my extended leave of absence, so I am treating you guys pretty well with the video. Without further ado, let's get into this phenomenal combo. Despite what anyone says, this is the most optimal way to play Mermails in 2022. It's Mermail, Frog, Atlantean with Spright package in the extra deck. So, it doesn't really matter what this is. This could literally be a Neptibus or whatever. Either way, these are all combo extenders, really. So we're just gonna pretend infantry isn't a good water monster. Let's pretend it's a brick, right? No, that's also a really insane combo I've been working on too. Wow, it's incredible. They're all so good. If we summon Diva, we can summon infantry and just ignore, pretend this is a blank water monster. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna summon Diva. Diva's broken. I wish she gets an ultimate rare, but she's a level 2 tuner. She summons Neptibus from the deck. And Neptibus will use his effect to send a Dragoons to the graveyard for cost to add a Dragoons from your deck to your hand. This card, because it was sent to the graveyard for cost, means you're going to add a Sea Serpent from your deck to your hand, which is Lapis Dragon. Lapis Dragon, when it's added from your deck or graveyard to your hand, is going to summon himself to your field, preferably in defense. He's got a big booty. Please give him a super rare reprint. Konami, please. This is why I left Yu-Gi-Oh! You fucking cock-blocked me by giving this another super rare when it should have gotten an ultimate rare. It deserves it now. It's meta relevant. It tops regionals. Please. Anyways, this is where we are right now. We're actually going to use both of these. Keep the Diva on the... No. Both of these keep the Neptibus on the field. That is because we are going to be summoning the most broken Link 2 right now. That's not a Spright card. Yugioh Hashima. No, I lied. Hee hee. I'm silly. We're going to summon Halka Firebricks. This card is still really broken for like, what, $3? Crazy. I don't understand. This card's so good. Anyways, this card on summon is going to summon a tuner from our deck. Fishborg Launcher is the only non-banned good one. And we're going to use both of these to go ahead and make a Link summon for Yugioh Hashima. Because they're 2 monsters with the same level or some shit. By the way, neat interaction. I'll talk about it later. But we're going to summon this, use its effect to summon a level 4 from our graveyard, level 4 from our hand. And immediately... Don't take a break, don't take a bathroom break, don't go get a glass of water from downstairs, nothing. You're going to immediately Xyz summon using those 2 level 4 monsters. Because if you don't, something bad will happen to you and your family. I don't make the rules, I'm just letting you guys know. We're going to then detach the Dragoon. So just so you know, you've immediately Xyz summoned. Don't even break, immediately Xyz summoned. Now we're going to detach the Dragoons to summon a Totally Awesome from our extra deck. This is the first one. We're going to summon this to this zone because I don't like clogging up my zones. We need to keep these 2 zones free, very important. Dragoons, because it was discarded or sent to the graveyard to activate water monsters, effect for cost. I'm talking really fast. We get to search for a Sea Serpent. We're going to search from Langlacia. This is where the hand loop part comes in, as well as this beautiful array of ginormous dice. So we have 5 water monsters in our grave. Lapis, Diva, Fishborg, Neptibus, Dragoons. Yay, pretty. We're going to summon Langlacia to the farthest most zone. And guess what? We have our giant dice. So this is going to represent these little pips on the dice. That's what they're called if you don't know. Represent the number of cards we've hand looped out of the opponent's hand. Did we hand loop them? No, we forcibly discarded them from their hand against their will. Next, what we're going to do is very important. 2 Link 2 monsters. And by the way, like I was talking about with Ahashima, this card cannot be used as Link material. Well, good news, gigantic Spright, yada yada yada, is an Xyz monster, so you're going to Xyz summon using it. Now, before you use its effect, because it will lock you into level 2s, rank 2s, Link 2s, you're going to want to use Fishborg Launcher's effect from the graveyard. What this is going to do is do one of 2 things. Well, for starters, here's where the real fun begins. We're going to use his effect, discarding the, detaching the Dragoons from any Xyz monster. I just think it's funny to use this card. If this was a water monster and it did it for cost, I think you could also get the effect of Dragoons searching another card, but tis is not the case. So we're going to detach the Dragoons to summon a level 2 from our deck. This would be the first swap frog. By the way, we're going through 5 frogs in this video, so just keep an eye out. So we're going to summon the frog to our 5th zone here. If your opponent Nibiru is here, you have a totally awesome, but if you do it before, you cry. This card's effect, keep track of how many frogs you're sending. This card is going to send your second copy of Swap Frog. Next, what you are going to do is link off your Bahamut Shark and your Fishborg, which is then going to get banished, to summon Morensis Coral Anemone. Now you can summon this because it is a link 2, and you're locked into link 2s. So we're good here. Next, what you're going to want to do is use your Swap Frog's effect, bounce it back to your hand, use its effect by discarding a water monster to summon itself again. This is the 3rd Swap Frog from your deck, the 2nd one you sent off of a Swap Frog. Next, what we're going to use is Coral Anemone's effect to take a water monster with 1500 less attack and nope, not yet. We're going to link using this card in your Xyz monster to make Spright Elf. The funny thing is, this card couldn't be used as a link material, but we use it as Xyz material, then use that as link material. I just think that's really funny for like no reason. I'm weird, okay? But we use this as link material. I love it. So with this now, what we are going to do is Coral Anemone's effect to summon one of those 2 swap frogs that we've sent, and use this swap frog to send a Ronin Tonin. Rospetto Ronin. Now we have 3 swap frogs and 1 Ronin in circulation. Next, what we are going to do is Xyz summon using both of these with our 2nd copy of Totally Awesome. That is our 2nd Toad. And now we're going to use this card's effect, which is just another monster reborn for level 2s. We are going to summon the Totally Awesome from our grave and use his effect to dump a dupe frog. You have to dump dupe frog because Ronin can't banish Ronin to summon itself. Now, to finish this combo, you're going to banish the dupe frog to summon Ronin. And voila, you have 3 toads. And that's a lot of frog legs. I don't have my 3rd toad. I think I lost it or sold it, so